Hola a todos! Welcome back to Kimchi and Tapas, where we learn Spanish and Korean culture through real conversations. Today, we will be focusing on Spain.
I'm Tapas, your Spanish go-to guide.
And I'm Kimchi, still trying to figure out why Spanish people kiss twice when they meet, but somehow take forever to ask someone on a date.
Oh no, what happened?
Nothing. I'm just saying the dating culture here is confusing. So today we're talking about relaciones, citas, y el lío que es ligar en España. Relationships, dates, and flirting in Spain.
Someone improved his Spanish. Muy bien. Let me grab my defensive shield.
Thanks, Tapas. I did some pre-digging before the show. Okay, first things first. Tapas, when I got to Spain, I learned the word ligar. I know it, but can you explain this to our listeners?
Sure. Ligar is the verb we use for to flirt or to hook up with someone. So you might say, anoche ligué con alguien en la discoteca. Last night I hooked up with someone at the club.
Right, but here's the tricky part. Ligar can mean just flirting or actually hooking up depending on context. It's not like English where we have clear stages.
Exactly. Context is everything. Now, if things get more serious, you might call someone your rollo.
Oh, the famous rollo. This word literally means roll or thing, but in dating, it means like a casual fling. Friends with benefits?
Yes, es mi rollo means it's my thing, fling, very casual. But be careful, rollo can also mean a boring story. Que rollo means how boring.
So, mi rollo es un rollo. My fling is boring. Ay, Dios mío. Technically, yes, but please don't. What about when it gets more serious?
Then you have salir con alguien, to go out with someone or date someone. Estoy saliendo con María. I'm dating María. And if it's official, novio or novia, boyfriend or girlfriend.
And here's a cultural note. In Spain, people don't really use the phrase we're dating as much. You're either saliendo, casually, or you're novios. There's not much in between.
True, we don't do the whole what are we conversation as much. You're either together or you're not.
Okay, so let's paint a picture. You meet someone at a bar. What happens next in Spain versus, say, the US?
Well, first of all, we're probably meeting very late, like midnight or later.
This was so weird for me. In Korea or the US, if someone asks you out, it's like dinner at 7 p.m. By midnight, I am sleeping in bed. But Spain, let's meet at midnight for copas.
Copas are drinks, by the way. And yes, Spanish social life starts late. So you meet for drinks, you talk, maybe you go to another bar.
And here's the thing that confused me. You might spend hours together, have an amazing time, exchange numbers, and then nothing happens for weeks.
It's not nothing, we're just taking our time. We don't rush into formal dates.
But see, in other cultures, if someone is interested, they text the next day. They ask you to dinner. Here, a guy might wait 2 weeks and then send, Hola, ¿qué tal? At 1 a.m.
Okay, guilty. But that's because in Spain, we have this concept of ir de cañas, going for beers, or quedar, meeting up. It's very casual.
Right. Quedar is so important. ¿Quedamos? Shall we meet up? It's not necessarily a date. It's just hanging out, right?
Exactly. We might quedar in a group, just the two of us, with friends. It's all very organic. The pressure is lower.
Which sounds nice, but also, when is someone actually asking you on a romantic date?
When we go somewhere nice, pay for dinner, create the mood. But even then, we might not say this is a date. We just do it.
So frustrating. Give me a clear label.
Spanish dating is all about reading between the lines, Kimchi. It's an art form.
All right, let's give our listeners some practical phrases. Tapas, what do you say when you want to compliment someone?
Well, there's the classic, tienes unos ojos preciosos. You have beautiful eyes. Very romantic.
Very cheesy, you mean?
Maybe, but it works. You can also say, me gustas. I like you. Very direct.
Ooh, and here's one I learned. Estás como un tren. You're like a train, which sounds insane in English, but means someone is super hot.
Yes, estar como un tren or estar bueno or buena, to be good-looking. These are more casual, playful.
What if someone is hitting on you and you are not interested?
You can say, no es mi tipo, not my type, or solo quiero ser amigos, I just want to be friends.
The dreaded friend zone. La friend zone doesn't translate?
We actually borrowed from English. We say la friend zone now, but traditionally, me tiene en el banquillo. He or she has me on the bench, like in sports.
Oh, I love that. Okay, what about breaking up? Please tell me there's a good phrase for this.
Cortar, to cut, or dejarlo, to leave it. He cortado con mi novio. I broke up with my boyfriend.
And if you're heartbroken, estar hecho polvo, to be made into dust, or tener el corazón roto, to have a broken heart.
Aw, that's actually beautiful and sad. Before we wrap up, let's talk about some cultural quirks. Tapas, why do Spanish people take so long to make things official?
Do we, though? I think we just don't feel the need to label everything immediately. We enjoy the process. But you'll introduce someone as mi amiga when you've been dating for 2 months.
Because technically, until we have the conversation about being novios, that person is your friend, just a special friend.
With benefits.
Sometimes, but here's the thing. When a Spanish person finally calls you their novio or novia, it means something. It's serious.
That's true. In Spain, being someone's novio is a bigger deal than boyfriend in English. It implies commitment.
Exactly. And another thing, we don't really do the talking stage or seeing each other terminology. Either you're liando, making out casually or hooking up, teniendo un rollo, having a fling, saliendo, going out, or novios, in a relationship.
Which is actually clearer in some ways, even if the timeline is slower.
And don't forget, vivir juntos, living together, is less common here than before marriage, especially outside big cities.
Yes, my Spanish friends were shocked when I said my friend in the US moved in with her boyfriend after 6 months.
Here, that would be very fast. Usually, people live with family longer and only move in together when very serious, sometimes engaged.
Okay, so what have we learned today?
That Spanish dating culture is confusing but beautiful, like the language itself.
That ligar can mean many things, quedar is not always a date, and you might wait forever for someone to call you their novio.
And that kimchi needs to be more patient with Spanish romance timelines.
Fair. All right, everyone, practice these phrases, go out there, and remember, when in doubt, just quedar para tomar algo. Meet up for a drink.
And if someone asks, ¿Qué somos? What are we? You know it's getting serious.
Hasta la próxima. Until next time. Thank you for listening to Kimchi Meets Tapas. On the next episode, we will discuss about dating culture in South Korea.